Hi everyone. Before the video starts, I wanted to thank everyone for my last video. It went pretty well, and I would recommend watching it if you don't know anything about Blight Survival. So watch that one and then come to this one. And other than that, here is my top 5 things I would want in Blight Survival. In the 5th spot, I want the infection to actually affect you. I don't want to just fight the blighted. I want to have the fear of catching it. So like every bite from the infected blighted can carry the risk of infection. Now you can make it the oldest or the hardest blighted has the higher chance to infect you. If you can't cure it, you can have it carry over to your next game if you haven't gotten rid of it. Signs of you're starting to get infected: by starting to cough, your stamina drains faster, any debuffs. And the only way to cure it would be like finding rare herbs and maybe making potions before it fully takes over. If I was making the game, I would try to have like the human be able to have the infected, so once you kill them, if you come back to that one area, they are blighted. They're turned over basically. You can have your co-op, like your teammates maybe turn into effective, but they said they don't want PvP, so I don't know how that would tie in. That might be a little bit difficult to figure that one out. It could be like a mercy killing, you know, something like that. And at the number 4th spot, I want light to matter. I would love seeing light to play a massive role into the game by carrying a torch or a lantern. Will make you more visible to enemies, but you can see clear. And having your lanterns or torches run out would leave you in the dark, and they can possibly make like a debuff for it. If you're in the dark for too long, you have less movement speed or less damage, and or be able to light torches on the way in the dungeon or castles. And that would make dungeons and dark places harder because you would have to carry a torch instead of a two-handed weapon. So it makes you weaker while going into a hard place. So it's another type of challenge to figure out if you want light or if you want to stay in the shadow but get the debuff. So there's a bunch of ways you can mess around. Have light matter in Blight Survival than anything. Before we get into the rest of the video, if you're still watching, like and subscribe, comment what you would like to see in Blight. And they might be watching this video, so they will look at your comments and see what you guys would like in the game. So make sure you guys comment and they might take one of your guys' suggestions. Other than that, let's get right back into the video. I don't want the extractions to be easy. Instead of running to the edge of the map and waiting for a timer, I want the extraction to be an event or like a mini objective where you have to light a bonfire which draws a horde of infected to you. Maybe open a door with a key you find during your round. There could be a bunch of ways you can do this. And I'll show you the extraction of Hunt Showdown. In Hunt Showdown, you just run to the edge of the map and you wait for a timer and you get out. That kind of doesn't seem boring at first, but it will be. Now, it's a little different with that game because it's PvP, because a player can just show up and kill you while you're trying to escape. But I still want it to be like an objective, not just going to the edge of the map. And the second to last, so since a PvE, I want you to be able to have fun with certain upgrades and certain rarity. Now, as you can see, they have a rare, or you can have different rarity weapons and hilts, so you can craft your weapons. And I hope the modifiers are great and small. Like for a legendary one, you can make it, you gain attack speed every time you get a kill, or movement speed. In the low rarities, you can have just plus damage or higher execution rate. I don't know, you can mess with that. And in the number 1 spot, I want good boss designs and quests. They've said there will be quests that is given to us by the merchant. I just hope these quests are not boring. An example of kill 10 enemies of the same type or something like that. I hope they're rich in lore, and you can have some of those for like daily quest is play in this one area, but the meat of the quest has to be good, because that's how we will be coming back to the game, is if the quest and the bosses are fun to fight and fun to play. And I hope they just add more so it doesn't get stale. And I hope the bosses have something more to them, like weakness or strength. The thing I would like to have in the game, I know it's giving you guys a free one, but a day and night cycle, such as a boss is harder in the day and easier at night, but everything around is hard at night. And they can have boss enemies tied into the quest for even more lore. And I hope they give good tier weapons, the quest and the boss. The harder, what I enjoy is whatever the hardest is, you should get the most items or the most rewards from. Normal and not hard, then you should get mediocre reward. But if it's a difficult quest, you should be able to get even stronger things. So that's what I think the first and final one that should be. If anything else doesn't go in, this needs to make. Now those are my top 5 things I would want in Blight Survival. If you guys like this video, let me know in the comments. Hit the like and subscribe. Tell me what you guys would want in the game. But other than that, this is me signing off, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.